Everybody, today we're going to be cleaning up the wheels on my daughter-in-law's Mercedes here. They're in terrible condition, and we're going to give it a go and see how we make out with it. Now I'm going to keep you on this angle here so we can keep up with how it's looking, and hopefully I'm not going to get my big body in the way. So what I did, I just kind of rinsed the wheels off right now to start. I'm going to be using Adam's wheel and tire cleaner. So we'll see how it does cutting through this stuff, and I've got a detail brush as well. Okay, so I got a bucket of soapy water here, just car wash soap. So we're going to just give them a good brush off to start with. But these are really stained bad. I just want to get the heavy off before we put the wheel cleaner on there. And then we'll see how we do with that. But that's coming off real dirty. Really bad. Really bad. I don't think her wheels have been cleaned, and I'm not even going to venture to guess how long. That's how long it's been. So long. Now, she had a brake job on this car a little over a year ago, and she asked for ceramic pads, but I can tell you the dealer did not put ceramic pads on here, or she wouldn't have this kind of dust on it. This kind of black brake dust would not be there if they put ceramic pads on. Just so bad. So hopefully at the end of the day today, I'm going to have all 4 wheels nice and clean for her. And I'm going to have some tire dressing put on here. You know, the wheel shine. But this is just to get the heavy off so I can spray the Adams on here. The Adams apple of wheel polish. And that's as far as I'm going to go with this. We'll give this a little rinse off, and then we'll put on the Adams. The Adams family. That's night and day right there. So much better. And actually, you put the Adams wheel and tire cleaner on wet, and then you have to let it dwell, which means sit a little bit. And we're going to let it sit a little bit. And you'll see the tire will turn brown. They call that browning. We're going to let it work on that deep black brake dust. Because there's a lot of it, Mama. There's a lot of it. I'm probably going to give this about 50 seconds or so. I'm just trying to be very liberal with this. Very liberal with it. And then I'm going to hit it with a detail brush in all the nooks and crannies. So I'm going to let that sit for a little bit. There's 2 wheels that are really bad, and there's 2 wheels that aren't so bad. Usually the back wheels are not as bad as the front. That's just the way it kind of goes. My goal is to only have to do this one time because it's so bad, so I want to be thorough with it. I just want to be thorough. Some of the stuff's not going to want to come off because it's been on this for so long. But if I can get 99% of it, for me, that's going to be a win. A win for sure. Well, it's doing a nice job. It's that wheel and tire cleaner is really really broke down the brake dust on here. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Look at that dirt coming off of there. Holy moly. You wouldn't think this was the same car. I'm going to call that wheel a success. There's a little bit of the heavy black I cannot get off, it won't scrub off, so we'll move over to the back tire. As you can tell, the back tire is in much better condition than the front tire was. The first thing, we're going to wet it, spray it, brush it, and put the wheel cleaner on it. And this just gets the heavy off, and the wheel cleaner is going to get the rest of the heavy. So that's just getting the heavy. And like the back wheels usually don't get as bad as the front. But let's get them cleaned up. Now the Adams. And we're going to let this dwell now. That means set a little bit. And we'll get in there with our brush and get it cleaned up. They say to do this in the shade. That way your tires aren't going to start drying up on you, the liquid. Not this little brush, it definitely would not make as nice of a job. Not as nice of a job. That Adams wheel and tire cleaner has really gotten in there and broken up the brake dust. Really nice. Really nice. We're 50% done. I'm happy with the way this is coming out. This is the other front wheel, which is kind of dirty. Kind of dirty. It's actually a mess. So I'm going to do the same thing I did on the other one. We're going to get in there first with the water and the car wash soap with the brush. Knock the heavy off of it. And then we're going to use the Adams wheel and tire cleaner. We've got to wet it down first. That water doesn't do a darn thing to the dirt on the wheel. Look at it. Absolutely zero. Well, I see a little bit of dirt coming off in the water going down the driveway, but honestly, no, it's really nothing. Really nothing. Now this brushing will knock some of the heavy off. Just the heavy. What a mess. Oh, Lord, that is so bad. So bad. so heavy, 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 heavy dirt. I want to make sure this is sprayed in all the nooks and crannies here, just like an English muffin. Now you can tell the brown is coming out of the tire. That's the deep dirt coming out of the tire. I got enough for the last wheel. You know, back in the day, about 20 years ago, I never had a detail brush. I would just kind of, I don't know, just kind of get in here with a sponge and clean, but this is so much easier. So much easier. Look at that junk coming out of there. Like you see right down here, this is going to take it all right off. Look at that. That's that Adams wheel and tire cleaner going to work, doing its thing. That's what you pay for. You pay for good product. Good product. Although a lot of times you do buy bad product. And that's what reviews are for. But, you know, if you're going to leave a review on something, just don't leave a review when something's bad. I notice a lot of people just leave a review when they don't like something. I leave reviews on everything. Obviously, you see, I have thousands of unboxings and reviews. I tell the truth. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, I'm going to tell you that it's not good. And when it's not good, there's a reason why, and sometimes you call them out on it, and that's just the way it goes. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what the review's for. Yeah, you want to be honest with people, because you don't want to give a good review on a bad product and then having somebody else buy that product, and then it's like, what the heck is this? They left a good review on it. That's garbage. This product's no good. This doesn't make you look good. Let's scrub this wheels down again. And I'm moving some. Look at the junk. Look at the dirt coming off of there. Are you kidding? Look at it. That's crazy. That's crazy la-la right there. Crazy la-la. Whew. Holy moly, look at the dirt. Oh man. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. Oh, look at this, right in here. Use my finger like a detail brush here. Yeah, look at that. Look at all the junk I'm still getting. Look at it. Oh man, look at the dirt. Holy schmoly guacamole. Big time difference. It actually looks really nice compared to what it was. Really nice. It looks like the king and queen of Persia right now. All right, let's go on to the last tire, which is probably the cleanest one. Let's get you set up over there. critical though, critical to do this in the shade. I can't stress that enough how important that is. Do it in the shade. Not like the Beatles said, do it in the road. Why don't we do it in the road? No, do it in the shade. Comes out much better. The wheels will love you for it. They will love you for it. Man, that really came out nice. I'm going to use my finger on this one too, I think. All right, let's get in here. Let's get in here. And I'll be able to finish these up. I'm going to blow dry them with my blower and then tire shine them. Put some tire dressing on them. They're going to look so good. So this one we're going to sweat it, but we're not going to forget it. And this in the shade, the water also cools off the rim. Cools off the rim. Now I'll just get the heavy off with the brush. Just the heavy. I'm going to let the tire and wheel cleaner do the rest. This one isn't that bad. This was probably the best one out of all of them. But we're going to detail brush the heck out of this and have them looking tan-fastic, as they say, tan-fastic. All right, let's get going. Just got enough here. I'm down to here. I probably used a half a bottle. I was probably here. I probably used about a half a bottle on the 4 wheels. I usually spray the tire first and let it foam up. And then I go in and I want to get the wheels really good. So that starts to dissolve the brake dust. I really had some grand plans. I was going to take the wheels right off the car and then scrub them inside and out, but quite honestly, I don't have the time for it today, and I don't think she does either. So we're going to just let this sit. Like they say, we're going to let it dwell, and we're going to hit it with the detail brush. So that's it. That's what I got left. I probably have enough left for, I might have enough left for 2 wheels. But I'm telling you, if you notice, the lug nuts on here, you go back in my videos, I wish I had made one, but I just changed all the lug nuts on here for her. She ended up with a flat tire, and the lug nuts were so corroded because they were the original lug nuts that came with the car. It looked absolutely horrible. So I ordered a set of lug nuts, and I put them on for her and torqued them. And it makes a big difference. Look how nice and clean they are. Nice and clean they are, real nice and clean. I'm going to try to talk her into getting some ceramic pads. I know she wants them anyway. Definitely wants them. Look how nice that is. Look how nice that comes out. Doesn't take that long. We'll spray it. Oh, we're going to brush the junk off. Look at that. Look at the junk. Look at the dirt. Look at the dirt. Holy moly. Look at that dirt come off of there. That's bad. Bad news bears. How nice those lug nuts are. Really nice. I'm going to go around here with my hand. Just make sure we got all the heavy out, all the junk. And I'm telling you, it seems like I have, actually. After this, I'm going to go watch one of my granddaughters play soccer. Got soccer today at 11:30. I think that's looking pretty good. Look at those lug nuts. They're beautiful, huh? If you get a chance, change your lug nuts out if you're tired of how dirty they are. Or in this case, hers were really corroded. Really corroded. That's a job right there you can be proud of. And that's going to be that's some dirty water right there, man. That's some dirty water. Oh yeah. That's a horror show. That is a horror show. That's one black bucket. I'm doing good here. I'll be able to get this tire dressing on and move on with the show, for sure. I'm going to use my heavy-duty Ego blower on here. Get the tires dried up. I got a sponge. I'm going to use it as an applicator pad. I'll be in good shape. I'll be right back. This blower is very hardcore. She is going to be so surprised. Now I'm going to put on some Black Magic Tire Wet. Long-lasting extreme shines. Outlasts all other tire sprays. Well, let's give it a go. I'm going to put it on a sponge, and then I'm going to put it on the tire. Looking good, huh? That looks pretty good. Just want to get the sponge good and soaked with the product. What do you think? I think it looks good. Get right up in there, right up in the lip. Everything's going to be shining. Everything's going to be shining. There we are. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Let's get the rest of them done. Right around the inside there, like that. There we are. What do you think? That's pretty good, huh? Wait, I've only got 2 more to do. And then we're done. Our project is done. More, and then make a nice coffee and get on to the soccer game. Almost done. Almost done, folks. Almost done. Very nice. Beautiful, huh? What do you guys think? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this a 10 as far as how they came out. I'm really happy with how it looks. Okay, one more wheel left and we're it. I'll probably just throw that out, to be honest with you. But I'm really happy with this. Glad I put gloves on. You know, these don't fit too good. These are medium, but they're not fitting very well. All right, that's it. Gonna close up our bottle. Put the wheel cleaner away. And I'll take you around the car and show you all 4 of them.